Hey guys, I just want to say something about the radioactive shrimp real quick. I'm concerned that there may be a shipping container outbound or a shipping container that got caught at port with radioactive material in it. That's my concern. And a problem that I feel personally in the middle of all this is just, I think that Donald Trump's FBI is corrupted and not trustworthy. And I think that they're part of the dangers to the general public right now. I'm concerned that Donald Trump and his buddies are involved in a coup, and I believe that, that coup involves Russians. And I'm just expressing my thoughts and my opinions based on my observations. I'm not stating that any of this is fact. I'm here speculating, expressing my thoughts and my concerns. So do not fuck with my content. Anyway, so I like making maps, and I just want to look at this map real quick and talk about the shrimp that were radioactive, that was being sold at Walmart. FDA urges Walmart to recall potentially radioactive shrimp and cites heightened cancer risks. This came from the New York Post. Frozen raw shrimp sold by Walmart's private label Great Value has been recalled after U.S. Customs and Border Protection detected cesium-137 in the supplier's shipping containers at ports in Los Angeles, Houston, Savannah, and Miami. So that radioactive material that was found on that shrimp is cesium-137 in shipping containers at the port of Los Angeles. And it looks like also Florida. Yeah, that is weapons grade radioactive material. Cesium-137 is one of the radioactive isotopes that security experts worry about being misused in a radiological dispersal device, RDD, also called a dirty bomb. This shipment of shrimp was processed in Indonesia. It was shipped from Indonesia to the United States. Indonesia and Russia maintain friendly and cooperative relations rather than being formal allies, according to the Secretariat Cabinet Republic Indonesia. While they share strong partnership in the Asia-Pacific region and engage in regular high-level dialogue, their relationship is not characterized by a formal military alliance. Indonesia is also a member of BRICS, an intergovernmental organization that includes Russia. But this membership does not equate to an alliance. Indonesia and Russia have a long history of diplomatic and economic cooperation. They are key partners in the Asia-Pacific region and maintain regular dialogue at various levels. Despite the strong relationship, Indonesia and Russia do not have a formal military or defense alliance. Indonesia's membership in BRICS, which includes Russia, is a broader economic and political collaboration rather than a military alliance. The relationship is primarily focused on economic trade and cultural ties, with ongoing discussions in areas like free trade agreements. Indonesia is a trade partner of India. Today, the relationship is characterized by growing bilateral trade, particularly in energy and agriculture, increasing defense cooperation and collaboration on shared challenges like climate change and digital development. Both nations also cooperate on Indo-Pacific security initiatives, leveraging their strategic locations to promote regional stability and balance China's influence. Just looking to see what their relationship looks like with China, and it looks like it's on the rocks. So it's been kind of iffy and unstable. So I don't think that Indonesia would be leaning on China, which is good. Anyways, we're going to look at the map. First, we're going to look at Indonesia on a map. This is Indonesia on a map. Here's Australia, and here's Indonesia. Let's get this stupid... Okay. Alright. Can we zoom out some more? No. Indonesia. There is Indonesia on the map. There's China, who is being hostile towards Taiwan, which is somewhere over here. There's Indonesia. And then this is India. So Indonesia is in close proximity to India. This is China, in case you didn't already know that. I'm concerned about compromised territory in this area. I'm concerned that this area is being targeted for attack. And for those of you who don't already know, this is Russia. This is Russia. This is where NATO and European countries are. This is the Middle East. I think I have my personal beliefs about what's going on here. This is China. This is India. This is Pakistan, who India tried to attack. This is Yemen, where the United States is attacking. This is Saudi Arabia. And this is Indonesia. It's like a straight run to the East Coast from Indonesia to the United States. So if packages are coming in, they're probably coming this way. So there was shrimp found that was radioactive right here on the map. Southern California, Los Angeles. Los Angeles, which is where Donald Trump has had the military deployed against the people for a while now. This was also found in supplies in Houston. It was shipped to Houston. This is Houston. This is the Gulf of Mexico, the Gulf of Putin. Right now on Google Maps it says Gulf of America. The Gulf of Putin. So anyways, there is radioactive weapons grade dirty bomb material here as well in that shipment. And then this weapons grade radioactive material that gets used in dirty bombs was also in Savannah, Georgia. And then the other shipment was in Miami, Florida. Right here. Miami, Florida. Radioactive shrimp. So we have radioactive shrimp right here. We have radioactive shrimp right here. Radioactive shrimp right here. And then somewhere over here, Georgia. Where the fuck is Georgia? I don't know, somewhere over here. I can't remember. I'm making the video, I'm not watching. I just got done updating this map on the 19th. Today is the 22nd. All of these dots on the map is nuclear activity in the United States. This is Los Angeles. There's a lot of nuclear in Los Angeles. And then all these pink marks is where the UFOs were sighted. There's a lot of nuclear right here too. And yeah, there was drones in California. I don't know where, but I put a mark. There was also drones in Texas. Yeah, so I just added the radioactive shrimp to the map. So it's here, 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 and here. This is where Elon Musk has his little town. This is Alligator Alcatraz. I'm worried that Putin has control over this Gulf right here and that he's making his way up the fucking Mississippi River. Yeah, so anyways, I made this map based on the things that I've been observing. and I've been posting it, and I've been, like, people have been watching me make it. I am on multiple platforms, so if you want to have these conversations that involve stuff that uses reading, you want to go to my Blue Sky, where there's stuff that you can read. Yeah, I thought I was going to be done with this video sooner than I am. But yeah, the nuclear shrimp. I'm concerned about this, that there's military activity here and a bunch of nuclear and what looks like weapons smuggling with this nuclear shrimp shit. So the last time I updated this was on the same day that nuclear activity was in the news. So I don't know if that's the same day it was found. But all these nuclear dots are from that date. And then the shrimp's getting added today. So I have to change the updated date on the map. I'm going to express my thoughts and my opinions based on my observations. I am very concerned as a result of, you know, what I've been witnessing with Donald Trump and his ICE operations on the budget for ICE, and how American citizens have been getting abducted, and how scary and weird it is with people in mass just snatching people off the streets, which when I go on Google and I try to understand things, appears to me to be, by definition, crimes against humanity. You know, I'm very concerned that I can't trust this administration, and I'm just expressing my thoughts and my opinions, and people can think whatever they're going to think. I'm just expressing my thoughts on things. I'm using my First Amendment right to freedom of speech to speak about these things as an American citizen. But I'm going to say, you know, I got some videos on my YouTube explaining why it is that I think that Russians could possibly be invading the U.S. and it's something that I am personally concerned about. There's 2 long-ass videos, and then I just gave up because there's other stuff to talk about because there's a lot happening right now. But those are my observations with the shrimp. And in those videos, I previously already gave receipts and examples about that there was a Russian caught at the Texas border trying to smuggle, I think, chips. There was one caught in Florida. Radioactive material went missing earlier this year in the northeast United States. I went on True Social and I saw that what looks like they're trying to get people to go pro-Putin. On that platform, I found propaganda hailing Putin as a hero for giving up the identities of spies in the United States or whatever the fuck, blaming our previous, like, presidential and executive office seat holders in the United States. And I personally feel that that's a load of bullshit, and I think it's propaganda. But I'm also very concerned about the fact that I'm seeing these kinds of things on a social media platform that is being run by our president, and I do believe that he is likely participating in some sort of operation to pump that kind of shit out. I'm very concerned that the UFO invasion could have possibly been the importation of Russian agents to conduct these initial ICE arrests, and I think now that white supremacists are starting to join in on that with ICE. So my personal opinion, and this is just my perspective, so, you know, you can fact check things, you can go Google things, you can look things up, you can decide what you think, but I'm going to express my thoughts and my opinions freely, using my First Amendment right to freedom of speech as an American citizen. I'm just kind of worried that Donald Trump might have been human trafficking in some foreign agents during that whole alien invasion thing that was very mysterious and weird and never explained to the American people. That we all know was bullshit and obvious military equipment. It's just my opinion based on my observations. I mean, I was looking at what was going on with that, and it looked like there was a very big airplane, and so I was worried about how many people could fit into an airplane that size, and it looked like it was going to New Jersey, where Trump's golf course is. So I personally have concerns that some of these ICE agents might be Russians that were trafficked in by Donald Trump at the beginning of his presidency. And it's just my opinion. I think I'm about to stop talking about this, but I have a lot of concern over, you know, when Pete Hegseth lifted U.S. Cyber Command to stop defending us against cyber operations coming from Russia. in March. And I just want to remind people that Elon Musk and T-Mobile have merged. So Elon Musk might have access to T-Mobile phones. I'm just speculating, but these are things that I am concerned about. And so I am bringing them up just in case there is a need for public awareness. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm concerned about nuclear material. I'm concerned about Russians. I'm concerned about weapons smuggling. That shipment with the shrimp was inbound, so then I don't even know. But I'm very worried that BRICS is like plotting against the U.S. And I'm concerned that Trump is participating in that. And I'm very worried that their goal is to bankrupt and destroy the United States. I'm very concerned with the things I'm seeing right now because our president does not appear to have the best interest of the people in mind. We were all going about our daily lives and now we're all watching this weird ass orange Cheeto man because he just interrupted fucking everything. Everything. You guys remember like when your life actually revolved around you? Yeah, it's not like that anymore. Anybody notice that? Anybody else notice that like when you try to buy something in the store, like grocery wise, if it comes in a container, it's expensive as fuck? So I'm just making some observations. I'm going to get out of here. This is a reminder, I'm multi-platform. If you want stuff to read, check out my other platforms. I'm going to go. Goodbye.